Hello all, it is me, but I'm back, Fitness and Evolution. I'm really not going to do too much talking as I get ready for work today, but this is what I'm calling a simple look, very simple look for me, not too dramatic. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell, and also share this video if you don't mind. But Grand Rising, everyone. So I'm just going to get started, not going to do too much talking. Again, I am getting dressed for work. Just the type of face that I put on. I start off with my foundation, and I do use a blotter. So I'm going to go ahead and get my foundation of choice. Of course, I'm using my Mary Kay products. Anybody that's interested in Mary Kay, please get with me, leave a comment, and we can get that done to you right away. I do have free shipping when you order off of my website. When you order off of my website, you do get free shipping, so let's consider that. And my website is www.marykay.com/Romona. That's ROMONA. But I will put that in the link of the video, the details, description of the video. So I'm just going ahead and I'm getting dressed, and again I'm starting off with my Mary Kay. This is in my Time Wise Matte 3D Bronze C180. I use two different colors, actually 3 different colors will actually do well with my skin, and those colors are 180, 170, and 160 bronze C. 160, 170, and 180 bronze goes great with my skin tone. Either one of those are a good match for me. So if you're like my complexion, then you'll know that, okay, I can go with that color. Or you can just go on the website and see all of those colors for yourself. But these are very, very high quality products, so you all don't have to worry about, not having products that fit you. So right now I'm just dabbing on my little face, getting my face together. I'm going to dab it all over. That's really enough of that. I know you guys are probably going to think, well, that's different. That's really different. This is a Mary Kay palette. I can put my cream to powder foundations in here, my shadows, my blushes. Everything is magnetized, so you can fill this up as much as you want. Here with my cream to powder foundation, I also have 2 different shades, because we change colors, different seasons and different things like that. So I'm going to go through now and just add some of my cream to powder because I love this look. This is also matte. I love the matte look, guys. If you guys are wondering, I do like matte. Of course, I started off with a cleaned face. Of course, I used my Time Wise collection. That's a moisturizer. It's my day cream. And then I followed up with my Mary Kay primer before any of this. We have to treat our skin as well. So I'm just going to finish applying my cream to powder foundation. And I kind of really only put this in certain areas that really works for me. And again, just like with your hair, you're really not going to know what works for you until you actually do it. And so I practice and I find out what works best for me and my skin tone. So I'm doing that real quick. Grand Rising, everybody. So we're patting off, and of course with your sponge that I use to apply my first foundation, make sure it's damp. I always make sure it's damp. It really disperses everything. Really beautiful. Okay, and go under your neck. I usually go under my neck and my neckline with the leftover product, so you won't look overdone. And then I'm going to take just a regular dry sponge to kind of blend everything in on my neck. Just give it a little rub down. And you don't want to have that line. Make sure you're getting by your ears. And I also do by my hairline as well. Then I'm going to take a blending sponge and I'm just going to blend in all of my creases. Where we have those creases. And I'm going to just do a quick blend in. Next thing I'm going to do is put on some concealer. in certain areas just to bring a little color in my face. And this is the color, I believe this is nutmeg. Let me check for you guys. Ooh, I can't see it. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is chestnut. So, just going to bring a little color back into my face. So I'm going to apply those like in the center area of your face. I'm going to apply that in the center area of my face. Like so. And I'm actually going to let that sit for a while I move on to something else. Just apply it right in the center of your face. I kind of like make an upside down triangle. Right in the center of your face, an upside down triangle. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I hope you can. So I'm just going to make an upside down triangle. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we're bringing some color back to the center area. And again, this is in the color, what did I say, y'all? This is in the color chestnut. And I'm going to put some down the middle of my nose. You don't need a lot. And then a little above your forehead area. Again, center of your face. Now you're going to bring color back to your face. Play around with your colors that you're going to use to bring color back in. You can use more than one color. Again, with me, it totally depends on the time of year. The next thing I do is I go in and I start my brows. Of course, I'm going to start off by brushing them out a bit. I'm going to take my eyebrow filler. I'm going to fill in one brow, and then I'm going to shape it up with my eyebrow brush. Just going to do a quick shaping up. You have to make sure that you are shaping your eyebrows. Guess I should turn this way so you guys can see. Let me turn this mirror. Okay. Turn it off a bit. No, I can't see like that. So I'm going to shape up the brows. Bring them down just a bit. I'm going to take my brow pencil. I like this one. I like the smaller one. You know, I'm just going to really shape them out. Okay, I think I can come over here a bit and be able to see a little bit better. Okay. I have like so many mirrors in front of me, guys. So bear with me. So right now I'm just going to shape them up and blend out the eyebrow filler that I use and shape my brows to my liking. Just filling my brows in. Grand rising, everybody. Making sure that they are going in the direction that I like for them to go into, because that is crucial. Very crucial. I'm going to leave that one alone and let that dry a little bit. We're going to move on to the other brow. Just following along the natural pattern of my brow. Just giving it a little bit more pop. Right, guys. And I'm going to say, guys, I am not a professional at doing makeup, but what I do is I do work with me and what complements me the best. Remember, I'm always saying everyone is different. What works for some people may not work for others. Please remember that. You have to practice on yourself and find out what works best for you. And then in the end, you'll find that more than one thing really works for you. And it will really come down and depend on your mood and what you want to do that day. But you do have to practice. Same thing with your hair. You have to learn your hair. You have to learn the styles that best complement you. Number one, you have to have self-love, and that confidence is a must, babies. A must, okay? You have to remember that. Have to. Confidence in yourself, belief in yourself is key. Key. That is key. So, I do pretty much have my brows filled in how I like, except for this one. I need to come up on this one just a bit. I want to give a little advice as well. Ladies, remember, and you guys, I'm sure, have heard this by now, your eyebrows never really match. You try to get them as close as possible, but they're not going to ever really completely match unless, you know, you do your makeup to match them out or whatever. But by themselves, they don't even match when you're born. Seriously, look at a baby and you'll be like, wow, that's true. Look at a newborn baby, even if you have a face picture of the baby, and you'll realize that eyebrows don't match. They're sisters and not twins. That saying, you know. So this is how I fill in my brows. So to make sure, I'm going to go over a little bit because I am going to conceal them out, because it's really time for me to get them fixed up and everything. But I'm not going to do that till the weekend. So I'm just going to do that. Disperse all of the hairs. Okay, see, I have that setting for a minute. I do that for a reason, because it helps to decrease down on the shine as far as where I have my chestnut concealer. And it also serves like as a pore filler as well. So I kind of let that bake for a while, but now I'm going to go ahead and blot that on in. I am going to turn my sponge around when I get the most of it up, because you want to make sure that you're getting into the creases of your face. So we're just going to blot that in. Then I'm going to turn my sponge that way where it's more of the angle side, and make sure you are getting like in the creases of those eyes. And as you guys can see, that has totally brightened up the center area of my face. Let's repeat the same step on this side. And we're just blotting. Just blotting. Turn it around. And then remember, we went down our nose. You can still use this side for that, the angle type side. And just blot down the center of your nose. This also helps with contouring. I don't really contour because I have more of like an angle type face already, as you guys can probably see. And then we also did above our forehead. So you're going to blot that out too. Just blot it on out. I'm going to get something. I have my camera sitting up higher too. I don't like how this is. So we're just blotting the center of our face. Then with the excess, what you're going to do is just blot at the bottom of your chin. like so. Blend it. So you guys see the difference already? Just make sure you're getting all of that though. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set my face. First I use like a translucent powder, of course, MK by Mary Kay. And what I'm going to do is kind of like bake that while I am concealing out my brows. And I only bake in certain areas because I don't like shine. And so I'm going to let that sit there just like so. Just going to let that sit there while I move on to conceal out my brows. So you do need, what I'm using to conceal out my brows, this is my nutmeg. I use the NYX nutmeg because I'm out of my MK color that I like to conceal my brows with. And of course you need an angle brush. I like the big angle. Can you guys see how that is angled? I like that one. So I'm going to go ahead and start this process as well. Let's see if I could come over here and if you guys will still be able to see. I think so. And you're just going to basically give your brows a nice clean up. And you'll have that nice, neat look. I'm going to go over that again. Again, y'all, it's time for me to, what do you call that? Eraser my brows. So I'm really trying to conceal where I need to get the extra hair off. Okay. Then I'm going to take the brush going up, and I'm going to go up and at an angle according to which brow I'm doing. And then we're going to go over the top. Again, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I have a variety of topics on my channel. A lot of people said I should be more of a blogger since I don't really stick to one particular topic because life consists of more than one thing. So I never understood. I just can't stick to one topic because the way my mind is, it's always thinking. I'm always evolving and there are so many things to discuss. So I'm not a one topic type tuber. Okay, we have that brow fixed up, looking nice. One more look over. One more go over. Still don't like how that is. And what I do with my brows before I blend this all down, I let this sit too. One brow is done. There you go, guys. Moving on to the next brow. Okay. Next. Move to the next brow. I probably should have stayed over here a little bit. Here, let me turn you guys a little. Hope you guys can still see. Again, guys, I am not a professional, but I do know what compliments me and what works best with me, for me. We're all different, remember? Remember that. We're all different. So if you're sitting at home, just practice. Even on hairstyles. Look up some hairstyles. Practice them. Do them on yourself. There is no feeling like accomplishing your own hairstyles and stuff like that. Because it's like you feel like you've really took the time out on yourself and showed yourself self-love and all of those good things. It's nothing like that feeling. nothing at all. Okay, I'm gonna arch that one going down. And then we're gonna go over the top. Let me stand up and look, because sometimes my brows be totally off. Like this arch needs to come up a little bit more. So we don't want them totally off, y'all. You know, we ain't trying to do all that. We do want them to kind of match. That is better. Okay, now let's go over the top. And I really do enjoy trying products and giving my reviews and my opinions on products, because I notice when I watch a lot of YouTube videos, you have a lot of people whose makeup or products they're using are like really, really awesome for them. But then you'll see the next YouTuber and they don't like it, or the product don't work for them. So that goes right back to me saying, find what works for you. Because we have each person has different needs. Stand up. And that arch is higher, but let's try to. If not, if I can't, it just is what it is. Even though that arch on that brow is naturally higher. So I'm not really going to worry about that, because I know that that arch on that brow is naturally higher. You know, y'all know how the Rock, Dwayne Johnson has that brow that does that. My left one is like that. Seriously, it is. I'm not kidding. It is really like that. And so I'm seriously watching. It's seriously like that. Maybe we related. No, I hope not. I love me some The Rock Johnson. Oh my God, he does it for me. Lord have mercy. Now why somebody getting their feelings because I said that. All right, so I'm going to let that sit for a while. And while that's doing that, I am actually going to move on to my hair. Ow, ow. Ooh, I forgot I got these rhinestones on. I'm going to wipe my hands off a little bit. I don't want to get no makeup in my hair. Products that I choose to use for my hair is the Cream of Nature Style and Shine Foaming Mousse. Come Back Next Day Curl Revitalizer. This one is by Cantu. And I also use the Cream of Nature Creamy Oil Moisturizing Hair Lotion. For my edges, I like the Eco Cannabis Sativa Black Castor Oil. I like that one. And it's something that I need my And I also put a little bit of the Gorilla Snot on my baby hairs. Okay, so we're going to start that out. I'm going to start with a little bit of the Cantu Curl Revitalizing Spray. Rub that on through. Smells so good. Then I'm going to go in with my moisturizing lotion that I also added in Jamaican black castor oil, rosemary, and peppermint oil is added in here. So that's why I shake it like that. Much, not that much. Gonna rub that through our hair. Some curls are popping already. Oh my gosh, that rhinestone, I keep forgetting I got the freaking rhinestone on it now. Keep pulling on my hair. Get that rubbed in. Get your edges too. You gotta treat those as well, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have like a magenta colored hue in my hair, and it is so freaking gorgeous. So gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm gonna try to get a picture in the light so you guys can see that. That is so popping. So enough of that, and then I'm gonna comb that out before I do any type of mousse. So I'm gonna comb it forward just to get everything evenly dispersed. Y'all know that evenness is very important. Get everything even. Okay, then comb it back to the back. Comb it all back to the back. I like to do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my mousse now. So I have a natural curl, guys, no products with this. So it's just the mousse, y'all. I don't put any processes or anything in my hair. More of a natural type girl. Even if I decide to get a sew-in, I don't have a process or anything. Or if I add in braids with extensions, I don't process my hair. I just don't, y'all. Okay, get every part of your hair. Get everything rubbed in. So that's just a little bit of the mousse. And one more pump for the sides, because I like the sides to really look a certain way. Okay. Then we're gonna pick that, comb it through and pick it and stuff again. Wipe my hands off. I don't like residue on my hands or on my bottles that I'm using and stuff. Just don't like that. So we're gonna comb that back. We don't have to come forward again. We're gonna comb it back, all back. That way, this is not a fine tooth comb. You can even go bigger if you want. Comb that back. And then we're gonna pick out up. Just pick out, guys. Pick out. Pick out. Make sure you're even looking. You don't want to be crooked looking. Or whatever they call it. You don't want that look. I was going to do a part today, but I'll probably most likely get on here tomorrow and do the part look. Part on the side. A little slick going on or something. Who knows? But I'm going to let that sit before I move on to pulling it out in certain areas more. So I'm letting that sit, and the reason why I'm letting it sit a bit is I'm letting the mousse like kick in, basically. I'm just letting the mousse kind of like settle, because then I can work with it even better once the mousse and stuff has settled. Okay, so that's why I do that. So usually while that's going on, I go ahead and I tackle my edges, which I'm going to do right now. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. I've been letting that set, bake for a while, enough now. As you can see, this also helps minimize fine lines and minimize any pores or anything that you may have going on by me letting that bake for a little bit longer. It minimizes down on the shine as well. I haven't blended in my brows yet, but I'm going to do that as soon as I do my baby hairs. So it's time to do the baby hairs. Let's go in and do those. I'm gonna start over here. I want like a angle today with the baby hairs, with that effect of, wow, that's cute. That effect. So I'm just doing my baby hairs, y'all. Get y'all a show. Get y'all a little peeksy. Just doing my baby hairs. Got to do the baby hairs. And by me having like this naturally curly textured hair, the baby hairs just be like so serious. Again, it's all about finding what works for you. I don't cut into my baby hair, so what I usually do, if I want that extra look, I take a rat tail comb and I just kind of separate them, because a lot of people like actually literally cuts their baby hair so they can go up in a certain way. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you guys be able to see because I will take a picture. So I'm just going all through and doing my baby hairs. That really brings out the style. Have some type of style to your natural. Take that up that way. So this is what I do. I take the end of the rat tail comb and I really define my edges, or baby hairs. Forgot y'all call them baby hairs. I mean, y'all call them edges. I call them baby hairs. Just gonna bring some of that down so we don't look so drab in that area. And I'm actually gonna just bring that to the front, forward like that. Am I gonna do that? Well, no. If I don't like it, I'll just take it to the back. Actually, I don't like it, so I'm gonna take it to the back. And try to swoop in that area. I can never swoop this area though, y'all. I don't know why. I can do it just a little bit, and then when I get it just a little bit, I just leave it alone. And I call it a day, okay? All right. We're gonna move over to this side. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the ends. I'm gonna take that out right now. Don't have to really fix it yet. But we're gonna attempt to give it a little swoop kind of look over here too, okay? Attempt. Take this and kind of give it a little define. That helps me, y'all. I don't know. Like I said, you learn you. Because I'm definitely learning me, okay? Here we are. Make sure you clean your ears off too, ladies. I've seen it now. I know y'all have too. You be like, whoa, okay, her ears got all sorts of gook on it. That's not a cute look, y'all. Just saying, it's not. Clean your ears. Wipe them off. Any product you may have gotten on your ears, get that off your ears. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit. Now I'm gonna go back to playing with the back of my hair, because I can feel that the mousse and the product has like set in a bit. Let it sit in a little bit more. I'm gonna actually blend the concealer from around my brows, blend out the concealer from around my brows now. So I'm just gonna blend it out. Coming over here, which brow did I do first? This one. So we're gonna blend out the concealer from around the brows. Blending brush for my brow. I like this one. And what I normally do is I take the concealer down as well over my eyelid, which helps serve as a primer for what, guys? You know, your shadows. I kind of cut that one off. But no fear, because I still have enough product on my brow brush. And I'm going to fix that right back up. You guys will see. Looked away from the mirror. I don't know why I did that. So just blending the concealer from around my brow. Just blending it out. You guys can see. I hope you guys can see. Just blending it out. Make sure it's all blended. These are light strokes, guys. Not really heavy strokes. Come down on your eyelid. Go around the eye. And like I said, I kind of chopped that off a little bit. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this back up just in case I need it. But what I'm going to do is just dab the tip of that back on there. And I'm going to go back and kind of like fix that one where I messed up. Very carefully, because you don't want to have to conceal over again either. Just fix it. See? No problems. Nothing cannot be fixed. Anything can be fixed. Okay? Just take your time and fix it. I like to lift that up to make sure my arch is right. And we fixed it. No problems, guys. No worries. All fixed. Take a look at the other one, because that one's a little chopped off too. Well, my brush went down on there. Again, guys, I am not a professional, but I like a certain look for me. For me, I like a certain look. So, that is that. Definitely not a people pleaser. I'm a Ramona pleaser. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm not trying to please you. Why? And who are you? All right. We are fixed. See? No problems. No problems that cannot be solved. Okay? Okay, so I have this kind of look going on. Let's put a little shadow on. Bring it on out. A shadow brush. I don't want to be loud today. Just gonna put a little shadow. Just putting a little shadow, y'all. Bring my eyes out a little bit, okay? Just bring them on out just a little bit. What is that noise? They're doing construction and building these new condos. Like literally all around the corner. And I be hearing the clicking and clacking. I need to be checking on my eggs. I'm sure they're fine. Guys don't know, I'm also a personal trainer. I offer homemade healthy weight loss capsules that I do make, and detox teas that I do make. It is a company that I am doing some investigation on, and I may come aboard with them. May. But I always have to investigate. Let's bring out that. So do you guys do this? Sometimes when I'm using my shadows, I forget which one that I just used. Am I the only one that happens to? I'm serious, y'all. That happens to me. I'm like, dang, is that the one I just used? One time, probably a few times. I probably had Mitch Mac eyes. And nobody said anything to me. Blend that. You want that to come together like effortlessly, the two different shadows that I just put on. You don't want to have like a crease. So blend that on out. Then I'm going to go in. Just to give myself a pop, 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 pop. Give yourself a pop, pop. Looking good. All right. I have to put mascara on my bottom lid and a little, just a little liner. We don't want to overdo it. I've been on here. What time is it? Probably time to go. I'm gonna check on my eggs, y'all. I do eggs. This morning I'm having eggs, grapefruit. Eggs and grapefruit, boiled eggs. And I'll probably have a little broccoli with that for breakfast. With an 16-ounce bottle of water. Flush, flush, flush. I'm gonna step away for a minute, y'all. Okay, yep, that picked back up. Okay, cool. All right, y'all had to check on my eggs. All right, I'm really almost done here. I'm loving how my hair has settled. I'll play with it in a minute. I can go in my bag. Eyeliner. Yep, I did do my mascara before my eyeliner. I found that it holds your eyeliner longer. If you are not wearing waterproof, it holds it in place a little bit longer, so there's no running. So that's a little trick that I've also learned learning me. Remember, guys, in the beginning of the video, I was like, learn you. Remember? And what works for you. And I like me some liquid eyeliner. So, voila, there you go. I like liquid. Okay. Let's make sure my eyeliner is even. Let me look crazy. Got a little bit in my eye. I probably look crazy right now. That's okay. That can go in, that can go in, that can go in. All right. Put this stuff over here. Like to try to keep stuff organized. All right. I'm gonna do next. I still love my Fit Me powders, y'all.